Hello Curlies, it's Mary. So today I'm continuing with my holiday series of hairstyles. These will be great for any party that you'd like to attend, and I've decided to call these two styles princess hairstyles. So if you'd like to see how I achieve both of these styles, then stay tuned for the upcoming tutorial. You will need a spray bottle with some water. You will also need a stretchy hairband. I've made this one from an old stocking. Some pins would be very useful, and you can use either of these two types, it's fine. Some stretchy hairbands like these. Also optionally, some clips may help. You will definitely need a comb for parting. It would also help if you had a ball bristle brush if you so choose, and also some gel. And finally but not least, you will need some hair jewels like these. I've left a link in the description box below the video just in case you can't find them in your local hair shop. So as usual, I am starting off on an old wash and go curly afro type style, and I'm making a parting to begin with at my left temple, and then I'm bringing the parting down towards my ear. So I'm just left with a section at the front of my hair, and I'm going to pull the rest of my hair back just into a loose low bun just to keep it out of the way. So now, just working with the front section, I am adding some water just to make sure that my hair is moist, and I'm adding some Eco Styler gel, and I'm actually going to brush this down with my brush just because I want this to look as smooth and slick as possible. So here I am beginning to do a flat twist at the front of my hair, and if you don't know how to flat twist, then I have made a tutorial for you which I will leave the link to just in the top right of the video. But the main idea here is just to flat twist my hair going down towards my ear, and I am flat twisting my hair going forward. And then after flat twisting, I just end with a 2-strand twist towards the end of my hair. So in this section I'm doing something very similar to what I did in my Queen tutorial. So I've let the back of my hair loose and I've parted the hair with my hands, and then I am taking a pin and just pinning my hair into the middle of my head. It just basically takes the end of my hair out of the way, but pins it in such a way that it's not visible from the front what's going on. And then from this point I am actually slicking down the rest of the front of my hair, and I'm just taking my ball bristle brush again and just smoothing the rest of the front of my hair down. And then what I've done is I've actually put my hair into just a loose low path, which is not going to be permanent, but it's just there for the time being. I've just put it there to hold my hair in position so that I can just put my stretchy hairband / old stocking in place. And the reason I put this here is just because I just want to hold the back of my hair sort of out of the way of the front. I don't want it to hang too far over the front because I want the front flat twist to be seen. Now for me, if I let my hair air dry, then it will shrink back into place and it'll be perfect. But if you'd like, you can also use some pins at this point just to pin the front of your hair back a bit and let the front be a bit more visible. And then here come the hair jewels as usual. So I have attached the hair jewels in my hair. I've used about 7 of them, I believe. Yes, that's correct. And I just really love this style. I think it just makes a bit more of a unique look to your usual flat twisted style. So now on to the second style. Now for the second style, you want to have your hair parted basically in the same place, but what you want to do is part your hair going down towards your left ear instead of your right ear, so it just creates a smaller section at the front of your hair. And then the steps from here on are basically going to be the same as the ones for the first style. So I'm sectioning the front of my hair towards the back. Again, I am just making sure that this front section of my hair is moist with water. I'm adding a bit of gel and also just slicking down the front of my hair, but again, it's just going to be a smaller section this time. And then I am going to create another flat twist, but this is just going to be a smaller one than the first one. And again, this is going to be a flat twist going towards the front of my head. So basically we're doing exactly the same as we did for the first style, but all it's doing is creating the flat twist in a smaller section and just creating a little bit of a different effect, but with the same method. And again, I'm just hiding the end of my flat twist in the back of my hair and pinning it in, and then I'm adding my hair jewels to the front section once more, and this time I've only added 3 because obviously it's a lot smaller, but basically it just adds a little twist to your afro style. This also works really well if you're not that confident at flat twisting, because it doesn't really matter how good your flat twist is, because it's quite small and it's covered by the hair jewels. Nobody will even notice and you will look fabulous. So now the question of the day is, which special occasion would you wear either of these styles to? You can comment below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give a very big thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, then you can click the circle on this page with my face in it. And here I've also suggested another video that you may enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon on the Curly Closet. Bye.